What's going on, everyone? We are now live with the Batshit Crazy podcast. I'm here with Denny and Rob, who join me every single week. We are about to break down episode 4 of The Bachelorette. Please like and subscribe to the Russell Hant Show, and feel free to drop us your comments throughout the podcast.
Yep. Or you guys join me, actually. That's how it goes.
Hey, I just have one question before we start. Lauren, where's your costume?
We don't have any viewers right now, guys. Doesn't matter.
I just don't understand what's up with this costume business. I come set, ready to go, always for the podcast. I mean, come on now.
So, Lauren, what is this hidden costume that everybody's talking about?
Honestly, it's just Denny being an asshole is what it is.
Yeah. No, Lauren made this special costume, put so much work into it. Now she's embarrassed to wear it. And
who is it? Is it a costume of Dale?
My artistic ability is not that good.
Your what?
My artistic ability is not that good, so no.
Clearly, if you saw the costume, you would know that.
All right, enough about the costume. Let's actually talk about the episode.
Okay, Lauren, I'm in the same boat. I don't know how to art.
How to art?
How to art. I don't know how to do it.
Okay. All right. Denny, what are your thoughts on this snoozer of an episode?
Snoozer?
It might have been a snoozer, but it's exciting because Claire's gone. Well, we might have like an after the rose with her to sit through, I guess, but Faith was coming in, so I'm super excited about that. That's good news.
They're here. Asia's tits are here, and Claire's tits are gone.
Oh my God.
Rob, Jesus.
It's true.
Oh my goodness.
And we do know that Claire and Dale are still together, as evidenced by the Instagram posts that I was looking at about an hour earlier.
Are either of you shocked by that they're still together?
I'm not shocked that they're still together now because the show's just now airing. It's exciting to be seen out together and whatnot, but I don't know. I'm not feeling it for the long run.
I give them a month.
Can we take bets?
I'll bet you
6 months.
You're going to say 6 months? Rob, what do you got?
a month.
A month, okay. I'm going to go a little bit higher, and I'm going to go 8 months.
8 months, okay, not bad.
I don't think they'll last a year. Here's the thing.
I'll find a way to fuck it up.
I just think it was too soon. And we've seen time and time again with Claire, when she's with a guy, she falls way too fast. And then it just ends up not working out for her. Whether it's her fault or the guy's fault, it doesn't matter. She just gets so invested into someone and doesn't even give anyone else another chance, you know?
Right. Well, that was pretty much the crux of this whole season so far.
Yeah, I do feel like, and Rob and I watched the episode together last night, and we were talking about how Dale must have felt so pressured to propose.
Yeah.
Like all that pressure on him. But I said to Rob, the dude wanted the Neil Lane ring. I mean, now he doesn't have to go buy one. It's a no-brainer.
I still wouldn't have done it.
Well, no.
You take your ring and shove it up your ass. I'm not doing it. That's what I would have said.
I just don't understand why the show made them even do a proposal. Because here's my thing. They should have just let them go try and date, but they want to push a proposal so badly for the show, and I think it's stupid.
Yeah, she should have just given him the final rose and say la vie, call it a day.
Yeah, but Claire wouldn't have wanted that. Like, she wanted the proposal.
Yeah, because she's a toxic bitch.
Pretty much. Oh, gosh.
McKenna said I wanted him not to show up.
Yeah, that would have been nice. That would have been funny.
So what do you guys think of her overnight with Dale?
Oh, Talking
After
about
they
overnight
told the
with
guys
Dale.
there was no cocktail party, no rose ceremony. And it was just her and Dale. What'd you guys think about that?
When it was just her and Dale.
Yeah, when Chris pulled Dale out and said that you're gonna spend time with Claire and hang out with Claire for the evening, and then just left all the other guys to the trash, basically.
So whenever the preview came on, whenever they were about to cut to commercial, I thought it was going to be really funny because I thought Claire was going to tell him I'm falling in love with you, and he was going to say, because that's what the commercial, like the preview was about to say. But actually, he didn't say that. He was just whipped and said, I'm in love with you too, even though I don't think he is.
I think he honestly has really, really good feelings about Claire, but I don't personally think that he is that deeply in love with her. I mean, we see it from her perspective that how in love she is with him, but I just don't see the complete passion in his eyes. Honestly, this is my opinion. I just don't see it there with him. I see it in her face, but I do not see it in his face.
Yeah, his face. He was just dead in the eyes, not overly excited. You could tell he probably felt a lot of pressure in the moment. The thing I hate about these shows is that they're going on these extravagant dates, not living in reality. They're not having to go to work or, take care of their house or any of that stuff. They're just off living this fairy tale with these people, in this case, Claire and Dale. And once they get out into the real world, that's when they're really going to get to know each other. Like, they don't know each other right now.
Right. They must have they've maybe spent cumulatively 2 hours with each other before they spent 18 hours with each other.
Right.
And he said he was in love with her before that. So I guess he believes in love at first sight. What a fool.
I mean, I agree with it, but this is exactly why with these type of dating shows, the success rate is so low. But then you see other shows such as Survivor and Big Brother where they actually have more success stories because these people are spending so much time with each other. Whereas on this show, they really barely spend any hours together until you get to the actual final proposal at the end. It's not that many hours at all.
Right. Right. Well, I don't personally watch Big Brother, but I do know there's some good Survivor love stories. But I don't watch Big Brother, so I don't know any of those. J-Jobs says I'm skeptical of true love. I guess I've had a rough history, J-Jobs.
Rough history.
They don't spend that much time together. So I still think Dale's a fraud. I think he's fake, and I think Claire is the same. So not gonna last. That's my opinion.
And if it does, we'll roll this back and apologize. But I agree with you.
No,
there.
we won't. No, we won't.
I'll apologize.
We were wrong. I'm not apologizing. I don't know about you guys. I won't apologize. I'll just say I was wrong.
I always admit when I'm wrong, so I will absolutely admit if I'm wrong, if it does work out between them. However, I will say, do I hope it works for them? Absolutely, because I'm not someone that's going to stand in between someone that actually found love with each other. But I'm skeptical.
Yeah. What is the longest running relationship from The Bachelor? It has to be JoJo and Jordan Rogers, right?
No. What about
Trisha and Ryan?
Yeah, they've been together forever. I think you said her name wrong.
Back to look for that apology from Lauren, J-Jobs, not from me. Remember that. J-Jobs.
Rob, not.
What, was that a bad take?
You're very, very far behind on terms of who's been together the longest.
I apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't do my research before this evening.
All right. So when Claire confronted the group of guys and told them that she found what she was looking for with Dale, what did you guys think about their reactions? Like the one guy with the hair, I can't remember his name. He pretty much demanded an apology.
Oh, yeah, the boy band guy. That's Kenny. Yes, Kenny was very
furious. He was so angry. was like, dude, chill the fuck out. You're getting a better girl anyway, so.
But he
Did he
doesn't
even
know that
talk
at
to
the
her?
time.
Yeah.
Did he even talk to her though? Like, I barely saw them together at all. So I don't know why he was so upset about it. I understood why Jason was upset a little bit and Blake, because I actually think those two felt more of a connection with her. But these other guys that maybe talked to her for 10 minutes in total.
No, I would never feel bad for Blake. The guy's a psycho. But I did feel bad for Jason because he opened up so much on their one-on-one. So I did feel for him.
And he wasn't even mad about it. I remember I said it to you when we were watching last night, Danny. I was like, this guy's genuine. He's cool. Because he was like, she's like, I'm not apologizing for true love. And he's like, as you shouldn't. Yeah. Even though he sacrificed a lot of himself to her.
Yeah, and Ivan was really supportive of it as well.
Ivan was so cute. It was like the perfect response. And then Ben, of course. Ben, of course, chimed in and supported her as well. So those two are my two guys. Ben was already. But Ivan's gone all the way up now.
I can't remember what he said.
Ivan?
Which one?
Ivan. Yeah. Well, I can't remember exactly what he said.
He was just really supportive of her and what she's going through with the entire process, and basically on his end, it was no hard feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it took guts to do what you just did, and I really appreciate you. So that was cute.
I don't know if I would have said all that, but I probably just would have said, hey, whatever floats your boat, Claire. I hope you're happy. And moved on.
Rob, you would have been drunk in the corner by yourself and not gave a shit.
Pretty much.
I gave a shit, but I definitely would have been drunk. And I wouldn't have been in the corner. You know me. I would have been in the center of the room.
The center in the middle of the couch?
That's right. Right there. Dead smack in the middle of the couch. Probably sipping a beer saying, whatever makes you happy, Claire. I'm happy for you.
So what Claire continued to annoy me, as she always does, because she said that she was fair and present with all the guys, you know, when she spent time with them. And that is clearly a lie. She was never present with anyone except for Dale. When she was with anyone else, she was thinking about Dale. So crock of shit there.
Yeah, that was not the case.
And then she said, I apologize if, you know, I've lied to you, or I apologize. I'll apologize if I've hurt you, whatever she said. But she never actually did apologize. She just said, I will apologize. And then nothing.
Yep.
I do feel like she owes each of them a genuine apology, like one-on-one.
They may or not know if she might have given them after the show ended, after it concluded. But I totally agree. She wasn't talking to her about it. She wasn't being about it. She was just talking about it, which I can't personally respect.
How do you guys feel about when she was talking to Chris Harrison, Claire was, about looking at Dale's Instagram and all of that?
Yeah, I mean, they would have had to have some sort of prior relationship. There's no way that they didn't. And I loved when Chris Harrison said, don't fuck with me. He said, don't fuck with me. Did you guys know each other before the show?
If they didn't talk before the show, which it looks like we're going to find that out next week, but if they didn't, and she seriously like fell in love with him just based off of his Instagram posts, that's kind of alarming.
Yeah. Shallow.
How many days have they actually spent together? Do we know? Do we even know the time frame? I wish we knew the exact time frame, because it's just unbelievable to me how you can just see someone like that and then you're like in so deep.
J-Job says she swore on her dad's grave that they never talked.
So, she did do that to Chris Harrison. She did.
I guess we'll find out next week.
But in other shows, we've seen people swear like that before, and it wasn't true. So you don't know.
That's exactly right. Just like Tony swore on his children.
Yeah, but that was to win a game, and this is someone's heart you're talking about. So
we're getting clarification. Apparently, it was 2 weeks.
2 weeks. This guy married somebody after 2 weeks. What a
I
fool.
mean, there can be love at first sight, but also you kind of need to feel it out before you do a proposal.
Right. I'm not talking like love, like let's date. We're talking marriage here. The holy sacrament of matrimony. So that's fucking serious shit.
They don't even know each other's families.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Living with someone also is a completely different story. So
Yeah,
we'll see how they do with that.
right.
Sometimes
Exactly.
it really hits the fan.
You get to know who people are whenever you live with them.
J-Job, hell no. Yosef is gone. He's gone.
What if he does turn up? We don't know what's going to happen. There could be extra guys coming
Not
back.
Yosef.
Honestly, they should give Tasha the opportunity for a full cast.
Well, yeah, I think that they're going to bring some newbies in.
Yeah, they probably will, and as they should, because it wouldn't be fair to Tasha.
I mean, I honestly liked what the guys were saying with their idea about bringing other girls in and just kind of doing a Bachelor in Paradise thing. I thought that could have been kind of cool.
90-Day Fiance would have been funny. Good comment, Darren. We appreciate it.
So I did want to mention too, Blake, Mr. Potato Head, when Claire was
Ryan from Madagascar.
What?
Ryan from Madagascar.
Okay, well, there's a lot of guys who look like a lot of different people on this show, but he said after Claire told them that she, was with Dale, he said, "I don't know how you can be so sure so quick." And I was like, this guy's an ass, because that's literally how he feels about Claire. Like, fell in love with her, head over heels immediately.
Hypocrisy at its finest.
Yeah, exactly.
And he was like, I invested so much time. I mean, really, you did not invest that much time. It had not been that long.
Well, he did jump the gun and DM her and all that shit beforehand, before the show got underway. He was the one, remember?
Yeah,
I'm ready for him to go.
He broke the rules and went down and visited her even after he lost the competition.
And Mr. Harrison didn't call Claire and him out about it, and he specifically asked about Dale. What?
Mr. Harrison, he actually delivered some good news last night. He always delivers bad news, but he was delivering some good news last night.
Yeah, but he kept popping up everywhere.
I mean,
it would just be like, boom, Chris, boom, Chris.
You don't know when he's coming. He just pops up out of nowhere.
That's the thing, though. He came in and he said to Claire, "We can't go on like this." So if he wouldn't have done that, would Claire have done that? Or would she have just finished out the entire season, playing these guys even longer, and then just picking Dale at the end?
No, I think the guys would have left. I think another week they would have been gone. So I think that's why Chris stepped in and said to her, "Hey, we're not going to go on like this," because they had Tasha, where they could bring her in and maybe give these guys an opportunity to find love with somebody else.
Fair point.
McKenna said, "I'm ready for a girl to run away with Chris."
Isn't he married? I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know what to do.
He was married and then wasn't married, but you don't know. And I don't follow celebs that much, so I have no idea.
So this bodes the question, if Dale does not exist, who does Claire pick?
Probably Mr. Potato Head, Blake.
You think? Just because he gives her all that validation and
Yeah, that's true.
Makes up for her lack of self-esteem?
Well, not even necessarily that. It's just that's the only other person I saw her even slightly have a connection with.
True. Yeah, she didn't. But again, we didn't really see her attempt to form a bond with any of the other people. So
I have to pull up this comment regarding Chris Harrison. Chris will be proposing to Lauren Zima soon, McKenna. That is actually very true.
yeah, Chris is just the love doctor. He doesn't go for all the hoopla. He doesn't need it. He doesn't like the drama.
He loves the drama.
I don't think he does. I heard some exasperation in his voice last night.
Yeah, but he always says this is going to be the most dramatic season ever.
'Cause that's what he's getting paid to say.
I think he likes the drama.
I don't know.
You got to ask
Obviously, because it means bigger paychecks for him. Of course, he loves it.
I would 100% have a beer with Chris Harrison. I would not have a beer with Dale. I would have a beer with Mr. Potato Head, with Blake.
Hell no.
I would have a beer with him.
I would have a beer with Ben.
Yeah, I'd have a beer
we know that.
I'd have a beer with Jason, no doubt. The last
He's a little.
is Claire.
Ben was also very nice tonight too, and was supportive with what Claire said. He definitely is a sweetheart. So hopefully it works out with Tayshia.
Yeah.
Or maybe it doesn't.
Well, that's the thing. Who do you guys think that Tayshia is going to have an instant connection with?
Easy.
Ben.
I'm going to pick Ivan.
I still don't know which one.
Ivan's number 2 for me.
Which one is Ivan? I can't
The
remember.
sweet one.
Yeah, the nice one.
Okay.
You have to look for him next episode.
It does narrow it down.
He comes across very genuine.
A few of them do. Easy comes across as genuine.
Easy's gone up on my radar for sure.
I think Easy is going to land Tayshia.
Really?
I don't think so.
No.
Why?
No. I have Ben as my number 1. Ivan is number 2.
Obsessed with this Ben guy.
And then I have a tie for number 3, Bennett and Easy.
J Job's coming in with everything.
Yeah, I mean, but he's right. That's what I was trying to tell you, Lauren. I was trying to tell you he gets paid to say it's the most dramatic season yet. I think he was definitely kind of pissed at what was going down last night. I think it was annoying him.
He always said how supportive he was of Claire. He was partially responsible for bringing her on. He has seen time and time again what she has done. So I think that was a mistake on their end.
Could be. Very well could be.
I mean, the best drama would potentially be if they break up before the final rose ceremony, like when it would have realistically been. That would create some massive drama because then when they do the tell-all with the guys, obviously all the guys will come in with all their input and everything.
We're going to have to place bets too on who she ends up with at the end because I say it's going to be Ben. They're both genuine, super sweet people. It's them too.
No, not going to happen. I think Ben's gone next week.
Next week?
Oh,
Yep.
come on.
Yep.
Well, who do you have, Rob?
Easy, I already told you.
I have no idea why McKenna is agreeing with you, but she said, I am with Rob. Easy was my pick, and I have no idea who half the guys are still.
Big mistake, McKenna.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's still like 20 of them. It's hard to remember all their names.
There's not 20.
Well, yeah, I can't. Only the ones that are good and stand out in a positive way.
That's why you guys need me, because I know most of the names.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay, good.
She's got posters of them up on her walls.
Yeah.
Throws darts at them at night.
Yep.
Who will I be with?
Says a little prayer right before bedtime.
Oh, for sure. Always. Every single night. That's what I love waking up to. Just seeing all these pictures plastered everywhere.
Yeah, and then you close your eyes, go around in circles, and then whoever you walk into the wall and meet, that's who you're with.
Yep.
Destiny.
And then you sniff some of the pants and call it a night.
Oh my God. Moving on, I'm making my pick, and I'm going to pick Ivan.
All right, Ivan. I think that's a solid selection, even though I can't remember what he looked like.
Yes, J Jobs, always. It's a trend in every single podcast, let me tell you.
Hey, you picked us.
That's right.
That is true. I picked you guys for the hot takes. I didn't pick you.
Or actually, you picked Rob and Rob picked me.
That's true.
I had to agree for you to come on, Denny. I had to agree to it.
We had to get some male insight on here. So
yes, I still can't get over when you told me that you watched this show, and I'm like, well, shit, we're good.
It's funny.
Yeah, Corey, I was wondering when the Lauren roasting would start. Yeah, thanks, Corey.
Don't start, Corey. You're next.
Hey, this is the longest we've made it into a podcast without roasting you.
You started with the damn costume, which was about 30 seconds.
Oh, forgot about that. It was
Corey knows all too well what it's like to be on the other side of a Rob and Denny roast.
Fun times, I bet.
No, not fun times. Can we also talk about...
I totally agree, Garen.
So you actually remember who Garen was, and he's already gone, but you can't remember who else is in...
That's because he had the best name.
I don't think he would win, but I do think he should come back.
I think so as well.
Because he had such a good,
fun vibe to him.
Yeah.
Can we also talk about how Rob's pick from the beginning, Robbie went home night one?
I don't even remember which one. Which one was that? Robbie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that now. But no, I picked Brandon and Tyler only because one was from Cleveland and one was from Morgantown.
And you picked Garen.
So all the people you picked are gone, which is why I don't trust your easy pick because everyone else is gone.
I didn't pick them because I actually thought they would be good selections. I picked them because they have a near and dear place in my heart.
You act like you... Oh, my God.
Yes, Lauren, where's the costume?
Thanks, Alex, you asshole.
Everyone needs to see this costume that Lauren put together. Just
right. I did pick Robbie for his name. Near and dear to my heart is the name Robbie.
See, J Jobs remembers more than you do.
What's that?
J Jobs remembers more than you do.
Yeah, he must have a better memory. I'm sorry, J Jobs. I don't have a good memory. It's been shot.
Clearly. I wonder why. All right, can we talk about real quick where they had their dinner date or whatever the heck that was? Also, that was just boring to watch and listen to, most of it. And then cue the music. Out of nowhere, music starts playing about them being in love, and then he carries her off. I just did not like the scene. It was not for me.
I didn't really pay attention to that part.
They do that on this show.
Yeah, they always have some type of
live music. It sets the mood before they're about to go bang.
I don't know. That song wouldn't have done it for me.
I don't even remember what the song was.
Some people singing about people falling in love, the typical songs. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Last year they had Chase Rice.
I remember that.
Chase Rice, and then they also had somebody else. I can't remember.
Yeah, but they brought Chase Rice in for the drama.
Only for the Victoria F drama, yes.
Thank you, which is why I'm saying Chris Harrison likes drama. He has got to be part of these decisions.
I don't think he was the one making those. I don't think he's the one making those decisions, though. It's the producers. He's the one just narrating it. That's why I would love to catch Chris Harrison just not on camera. I think he's probably the chillest guy in the world. Probably just hangs out and chills.
Does he?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
No, Rob, I don't see it either. But then again, half the time I don't agree with you.
What's that? Half the time you don't agree with me? See, J Jobs has all the insight, and he says Chris plays a lot of golf. I'm telling you, Chris Harrison and I would be the best of pals. We would golf together.
You just want to get on the show, so you want you guys to be like best buddies.
No, I would rather be like a cameraman or something so that we can just hang out.
Rob, is Tasha your type?
I haven't really seen her personality yet because I don't remember from Colton's season. She's hot, that's for sure.
Yeah, but it's not all about looks. Remember that.
We'll ask him again a couple episodes.
Yeah, I totally understand. It's not all about looks, Lauren. Jesus Christ, I'm not that shallow. But
I don't know that.
Well, that's terrible then. But
so, yeah, Rob, if you were on the show,
and ask me again in 2 weeks, and I'll let you know if Tasha would be my type or not. I mean, she's hot, and it seems like she comes from a genuine place, as far as I've seen in the previews. So,
which is not much, but Rob, if you were on the show and you started feeling something for Claire, and then she left with someone else, and they said they were bringing someone else in, would you stay, and how would you feel about it?
100%. We talked about this last night. It's an opportunity to still be on TV and not have to work or attend to any of my responsibilities. Yeah, I'm going to fucking stay.
So you're just doing it to be on TV and to not be responsible for anything.
Sounds like a catch for Tasha.
Yeah. At that point, yeah. If I was on the
girls like guys that want to be responsible for things. They don't want someone coming in that's a slacker.
That's okay. They don't have to know what goes on in my outside life.
Rob, you just need to apply for the next one. I just got to see you on my television screen. Yeah. To be honest, I don't think you would make it far, but you bring good TV.
McKenna says don't forget about the free food. Exactly. I'm getting my housing paid for and my food paid for. I'm 1,000% going to stay.
And for Instagram followers.
Rob, what about the food on the one-on-one dates?
Yeah, they never eat it. It's so ridiculous.
He was bitching about that last night.
It's so ridiculous. They just sit there and look at it. And they never touch the food.
So you know I would be eating that food.
They eat before the date. They eat before the date and everything like that. And then they just have the food just chilling there.
Well, I'd probably eat again.
I highly doubt it. I'm telling you what, that food, we would eat it 1,000%. I would say we're not discussing anything until we eat the meal.
I'd be down for that.
J Jobs thinks that you'd be better suited for Big Brother. I agree with that.
He can't stand Big Brother.
Never seen Big Brother.
That's okay. Half the cast has never seen it either whenever they play.
That's all right.
Probably better that way.
All recruits most of the time.
I mean, I would 1,000% play. I would 1,000% go on any reality TV show. Anytime. Any day.
Even if it's a prop.
Yeah. If it was a prop, then I would say bring out the real meal, please. Don't need a prop.
All right. So we saw that Bennett actually seemed like overly excited that someone else is coming in. And then obviously Mr. Potato Head is beside himself and Jason as well. But everyone else seemed like chill about it.
Yeah, Scarface and Bennett. I still don't know how I feel about the guy.
Bennett, the older one?
The sophisticated one.
Yeah. I don't know. He was funny when he roasted the shit out of Dale.
That was good.
That's when he went. He got major points for that.
Yeah, that was good. That was good stuff right there. Good television all around. I was really happy to see that. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think him and Tasha are gonna fit together necessarily, but
I still think Bennett probably wears loafers when he's banging chicks, but he's funny.
So a good sense of humor goes a long way.
What?
A good sense of humor goes a long way.
It really does.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if he's gonna wear the loafers, there's nothing wrong.
Just got to be single and ready to mingle, or just ready to mingle. Maybe.
Mingle.
All right.
J-Job says, no, wait, wrong one.
This
Still
is
wears
why you
loafers.
cannot be the clicker for comments.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
so bad at
Okay,
being
we're about to just read it, so pull up his comment again and read it because you just clicked it and clicked it off.
I said still wears loafers when he is banging chicks, Lauren.
Yeah, I did say that. That's what he looks like to me.
Lauren, would you be upset about that if somebody had loafers on?
Yeah, that would be weird.
What if it's their style?
I mean, I'm down if people have different styles, but I don't know how I feel about loafers.
What if they're expensive loafers? What if they're Versace loafers?
I don't think the price changes anything. It's still a loafer.
But in bed, no.
Yeah, that's going to be a no from me.
Well, we'll just have to get Bennett on the podcast and ask him, he's having sex with women, does he typically wear loafers?
He will exit the podcast in 0.2 seconds if you ask
You
him.
never know. You
I
never
don't think he
know.
would. I think he would laugh and then answer the question.
Yeah, well, it depends who's asking the question.
I will.
I will ask the question.
See, this is what I knew would happen.
We could both ask it at different points.
It would be better if I asked the question. Let's be real.
You're gonna ask him if he
Yeah, I don't know about
wears
all-
loafers when he's having sex. You're gonna ask him that.
No, probably not.
Yeah, exactly. It needs to come from, it needs to like fit the bill a little bit better, you know?
Yeah, my question delivery with that would not be that good.
Yeah. Mine would be though.
I think
And
Denny.
I'm the one who thinks it, so I think it should be me.
All right, well, we could argue about that at a later date. Anyway.
Is there anything else we need to cover from the episode? Because like I said, coming into it, basically a snoozer, basically all Dale, Claire, and our guy, Mr. Chris Harrison.
Yep. Chris Harrison.
I'm just excited to move on from Claire. So hopefully that portion with her next week isn't too long. And then on to Tayshia. I want to see if they bring new guys in. I want to see how the other guys react when they see her, because she's clearly a major upgrade. She looks like a Disney princess.
Out with the old, in with the new.
Her dress was stunning when she did come out of the limo. It looked very, very stunning.
She's gorgeous and she's sweet and she has a good head on her shoulders, I think.
I will say this, Stanley. Earlier in the season, you were trying to tell me that Tayshia has bigger tits than Claire, and that's just that is not true.
All right, well, maybe you haven't seen them enough, but
I don't know. I've gotten a good look
Lauren's face.
on both sets.
Why did I ask you to be on the podcast again?
All right.
Telling you.
All right, we're going to wrap it up. That's all we have for tonight with the Batshit Crazy podcast. We'll be back next week. Normal schedule, Tuesday night. We'll be going live at 10:10 p.m. Eastern time. Have a good night, everyone.
Night.
Thank you for joining us.